Hey YouTube, so I'm just using my second channel as like YouTube training wheels so I don't feel as um, pressured and lose motivation when it comes to my main channel because then I overthink stuff for my main channel and then don't make anything. And also we're going to ignore that I'm breaking out on this side of my face. I don't understand. My skin is normally awesome and then fucking just two pimples decided to be like, let's fuck up your world today. Bam. Anyway, we're gonna pretend that's not there though. I'm hanging out with Jaeger. I would zoom in on him, but I can't because I'm using my front camera on the phone, so it doesn't let me zoom. But yeah, he's curled up over there. Boop, boop. Um, it's like 10 something in the morning. I'm gonna go give him his eye drops and ointments because yeah, he's an old man, uh, 14 now, and so he gets ointment on his face every morning as well as eye drops. So let's go do that. So now that the old man is taken care of, I'm gonna go take care of myself and make myself some breakfast. I think I'm feeling just a little something like English muffin with butter. Maybe I'll make more stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like something light right now. And so it's 10:30, and then in an hour I'm gonna have to feed him first lunch. I call it first lunch because he gets fed 4 times a day because he's an old man that has a hard time keeping weight on. So it's best to feed him as much as he'll eat. So yeah, there's first lunch. He gets breakfast from my boyfriend in the morning before he leaves for work. Then I give him first lunch at 11:30, second lunch at 4:30, and then my boyfriend feeds him dinner later in the evening. So yeah, it's a two-person operation to take care of this guy. Sometimes three because his mom is involved to take Jaeger to the vet because it's best to go to the vet during the day, but my boyfriend has work and I don't drive, so I go with his mom to the vet. We take him to get his shots and checked up and blood work, whatever he needs. He usually needs to go like once a week and be checked for various things. He has a lot going on. Um, there's kidney issues, pancreatitis. He has like a immune issue where his immune system attacks his skin, so he gets all this like crust all over him. So he has to take medicated baths as well. Uh, that's what the ointment cream helps with is the crust that gets on his face. And he has a spray for his body, so he has various treatments for the crust, but in different ways because the body spray has like an alcohol in it, so he can't really put that on his face, and he can't lick it, so you have to watch that he doesn't lick himself as well. And then the ointment is, you know, to deal with face crust because you got the spray for the body crust. Over here we have various Jaeger medications. His drops have to be refrigerated. Some of his stuff has to be refrigerated. And then this is the stuff that doesn't have to be refrigerated. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention that he also goes to the vet for, besides the other issues, is arthritis as well. So he gets a shot for that. on top of just regular dog stuff that he goes to the vet for. And he's actually pretty well mannered, pretty optimistic for a dog that goes to the vet at least once a week and has various injections, medications, ointments, drops. But yeah, he gets a liquid drip injection for his kidney issues, so he stays hydrated. Yeah, so and that's daily, and he's actually a pretty optimistic dude. I mean, he's old, so he like sleeps most of the day. But yeah, hi, I'm talking about you. But he's very lovable and alert. He's cranky, so if a person were to come into the house that he isn't aware of, or if the doorbell were to ring, he will bark. If he's in the front room over here where all the windows are and there's a car driving by, he will just go nuts and bark at things. I usually know if mail's coming because if they don't ring the bell, the little alarm dog will bark. Oh, Mr. Moans. So it's around 11, and I have a half hour until I feed Jaeger first lunch. And so now I'm in my crafting slash filming slash chill room. I really love the vibe in here. Yeah, I got my Your Next wall that you see in my main channel videos now. I also have up this lovely art from Evelina Demore, I think is her channel. She has an Instagram where she collabs with lots of alternative uh, social media influencers and YouTubers to make really interesting purses and wallets and whatnot. And she also has her own art that she sells. She actually contacted me like years ago and was like, "Oh, I like your channel. I like your style. Like, let me send you art for the background of your videos." And I put it in some, but it was just kind of hard to incorporate at the time. And even when I did incorporate it, it was kind of like haphazardly because I basically pinned it to the top of my backdrop and then lowered the backdrop down below me and just framed it so perfectly so you wouldn't see that it was pinned, as well as trying to hide the little kind of white border on it. Like, it was just difficult to frame it perfectly. But now I just keep it in my room over here in the back. Yeah, I got my red velvet backdrop. This is more so for pictures, or if I want to do like full body shots. If I'm gonna do like a thrift haul or a try on haul or something where I'm showing my body for clothing reasons, whatever. That's what that's for. I mean, I love the vibe in here, but I definitely want to do some more stuff with it. So let me give you a little tour of this room. So we got the wall, like I said, you see in videos. By the way, if you're interested, this was like $10 on Amazon. All of these stickers came in a set. I'll link it down below. Hopefully, I remember to put it in the description. Sometimes I say I'm going to link it down below and I forget. Sorry. Then moving on to my Jason corner. So this actually came yesterday. It's the newest to my Friday the 13th collection. So I like to collect horror stuff in general, but my main thing that I collect is Friday the 13th memorabilia. It's all over. This is just some of it. I have a lot more. These are my photos with Kane Hodder. So this was like the regular Jason, and then also this is my favorite Jason, which is the 8-bit one. I hate that the reflection, too much reflection right now, but yeah, I think you could see him. Hi. And then I have my little window setup. So these were like nightstands. That's why it's like a little low table. It actually lines up with the window really nicely, but what's annoying is I constantly have to sit to be in front of it. So sometimes I do my makeup over here because I have this light, I have this vanity mirror that has like the vanity lights on it. And you can see my socks. Hi. And then I have my little media setup. It's very ghetto. So I have it set up on like 2 boxes. These were 2 Jeffree Star orders. And then I also have it set up on these 2 boxes, the speakers. This was Wet n Wild, as you can see, the Rebel Rose collection, which love it. Maybe I'll eventually do a belated video on that. And then this is the Equality mini lipsticks bundle from Jeffree Star. I'm so excited for the Jawbreaker palette. It's coming eventually. I don't know when. I got it on the release date thanks to my boyfriend. Thank you, boyfriend. But yeah, I'm excited for that. My sewing machine that I need to use again soon because I do love it. I love crafting. I love sewing. I just haven't. I need to go to a fabric store. That definitely need to get some new fabrics. Inspire me. I got my microphone because I just don't know where to put it, but I want to keep it safe. Put it somewhere, so that's a good place for it. Also, really love my lighting setup. So you can't really see it well now because daylight, but these are all little jack-o'-lantern lights, and then the lights here and here are both LED remote control lights. So, by the way, both these lights were $5 each and came from Five Below. So if you have one in the area, go check them out. They're really great for setting up a nice little, vibe chill zone because they have strip LED lights as well. But I just didn't really know how to set them up because I don't have the outlet setting for it really. The outlet setup port. And then yeah, they're remote control, which is nice. So super easy. You can actually see them really well. I thought it'd be washed out from the daylight. But I mean, it's good for mood lighting. If I put on some music and maybe want a little faster lighting. But yeah, I usually go with fade. Just a nice chill mood. And so yeah, it'll just circle through all the colors, or you can keep it one color. And then on top of the jack-o'-lantern lights, the LED lights, I have these light speakers. So when there's sound actually coming through, because I have my laptop on mute right now, the water shoots up, and so it'll shoot up with the sound. So time to make first lunch for the little old man. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got the foods in you now. Time to go outside. Come on. So this is something else that will be done today, which is cleaning up the backyard area. Pinecone Central. Mr. P. Come on, Yakes. Hey, hey, stop it. Come on. What you doing in there? Come on. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. This stuff on your face. Come here. Come on. Oh, yep, it is poop time. Let's not film that. Interesting thing, though, is that he doesn't poop in one spot. He tends to walk himself while he poops. Come on. Stop sniffing your poop. Let's go. Yeah, I know. That was you. Good job pooping, bud. So lunch is done for the old man, and I think some things I want to add in here too is like some organizational shelves for makeup, maybe a shoe rack in the corner because I have a bunch of my shoes there. But yeah, I really like the vibe in here. I'm gonna like work on some more YouTube stuff, or well, this is YouTube, but you know, for my main channel, because I do have a journal where I write down a bunch of stuff for YouTube, just outlines and things to keep me on track in videos. I'm actually almost done with this one. My next journal, it's quite adorable. So I bought a new one for when I'm finished with that one because it's almost done. And this one is Hollow with kittens. Oh yeah, Hollow Kitties. So I have lots of ideas for my main channel. I just tend to either lose motivation or overthink things to the point where I just don't even want to do it anymore. But yeah, hopefully I could actually push myself to get these ideas out into the world. Because even though they're not like monumental viral things, they just make me happy, and I like the people that I attract with my content. Some of the things that I have been working on more so like social media wise behind the scenes though is getting my links together down below. So like my description, some of my links went to nowhere. Some of the links I maybe should take down, or some that I should put up that I haven't. So I finally fixed that and put up all the correct links down below and fixed up my description pre uploads, basically, like whatever goes in there with each video. So my pre-made description for everything, it's all fixed. I also really would like to thank Linktree because that's just a really awesome service. So I can compile all my links together under one link and then put that places. So that's a nice way to be able to, you know, put yourself out there. Thank you, Linktree. Not sponsored in any fucking way. I wish they would though. But yeah, it's a good service for social media folk like myself. So I was gonna straighten my hair because I washed it and slept on it, so it's all like flippy and crazy and so straighten that. Maybe work on some YouTube stuff. Push myself to actually do something for my main channel because I'm still alive on Instagram and trying to pick up on here my second channel, but my main channel, like I said, overthink things. So Anyway, um, straighten hair, do that writing stuff. Um, Maybe one day eventually, I don't know if you could see it, play guitar again because it's just kind of been sitting there and I haven't played in a really long time, but it's something I really loved, but just haven't picked up in a while. Anyone else like that? Like they are someone who loves being crafty and creative and having hobbies, but then you end up being a jack of all trades and kind of like picking up things and dropping off, picking up and dropping off. I mean, I have filming stuff, I have makeup, I have crafting things in the dresser drawers, I have like, like paints and clay. I have my sewing machine over in the corner, my guitar. So like I'm all over the place and I love it all. It's just hard to maintain everything constantly. So I'm in different moods as well, and I think that's why I have different hobbies is for my different moods. And I just haven't been in a playing guitar mood, even though I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm also not looking forward to the process of creating calluses again because if you play guitar, as you play over time, you create calluses on your fingers from where you hold down the strings. And until you create those calluses, it's quite painful. So I finished straightening my hair. I also did my nails too. And so I was gonna make Jaeger some more rice because he's running low. And it's almost time for second lunch as well. Time for second lunch. Eggs. Hey, come on. Let's go. Yeah, go on. Now on to my lunch. So Jaeger's fed, I'm fed, and my boyfriend came home from work. He's actually in the backyard right now doing some yard work, and I'm gonna go out there and help. He's gonna put everything into piles. I'm gonna go clean up the piles when he's ready for me. I'm excited because he ordered me the Pac-Man collection from Wet and Wild that's on Ulta right now, which recently went up, like very recently. It was only in like one store that was mainly like in New York and New Jersey. And yeah, so now it's actually available worldwide because it's on Ulta. And yay, I'm gonna have it. I'm very excited. It's like two of my favorite things combined, makeup and video games, specifically 80s video games. So it's actually three of my favorite things: 80s stuff, video games, and makeup. I'm thinking of moving my makeup content to IGTV, which is kind of like Instagram's version of YouTube, because it seems like most people go to YouTube for vloggy, sit down, or informative, or skit, or when it comes to beauty, they usually look for beauty drama more so than actual tutorials and whatnot. So I'm thinking of moving like reviews and tutorials there. Plus, it's just better formatted for makeup because it's all portrait mode. It's all, um, vertical. So, yeah. See how that goes. I think I'm gonna do my elf um, review and first impressions there. So, sad news, my boyfriend found a dead squirrel outside. It had no face, but just a body. Like there was skull face with flesh bloated body. Terrifying and sad. Because I love squirrels. Oof, I'm exhausted and sweaty from that. I think there's still one more pile to get that he's making now, and then it'll be done. It's coming along quite nicely. So I am low energy and exhausted from yard work, so I'm going to work on an IGTV video and a main channel video tomorrow. And oh, actually, now since it is darker, you can see the full effect of my rooms. I have my little jack-o'-lanterns on. I have both LEDs on. Yeah, I could just chill out in my light show. Oh, I like this framing where you could see my Jason stuff. That's nice. If you want to connect with me, comment down below, like this video, check out my social medias and links down below since I've fixed them because some of them went to nowhere. But I fixed that. And yeah. See you in the next video.